Baby. That's what a California family is asking after deputies shot and killed Ryan Gainor, a 15-year-old boy with autism. Gainor's family called 911 last week saying they needed help because Ryan was having mental health issues and beginning to assault relatives. Deputies say when they arrived, he was holding a gardening tool and threatened them, and that is when they opened fire. Ryan's family says they expected deputies to help, not kill the teenager. CNN's Camilla Bernal has the story.
Hey, get back! Get back, you're gonna get shot!
7 seconds. That's how long authorities say they had before shooting a teenager with autism. Deputies were called to 15-year-old Ryan Gainor's home in Apple Valley, California on March 9th.
That's assault and battery.
When the deputies arrived, Ryan had what authorities described as a 5-foot-long garden tool with a sharp-bladed end. And as seen on body cam video, which was blurred by the sheriff's department, he appears to be chasing the deputy.
We pay law enforcement officers to stop threats and to stop violence. The deputy hadn't even made it into that house to be able to investigate the claims that were made of assault. Was somebody injured?
But the family attorney, Dewitt Lacey, says it's about the initial approach.
In California, it gives direction that when you're encountering somebody with mental disabilities or impairments in the field, that you shouldn't present as a threat, that you don't come up and show that you want to arrest somebody or present with guns or sirens and flashing noises, things that could upset or frustrate somebody who's experiencing some type of mental health issue.
This was not the first time deputies were called to the home. In 5 previous encounters with police this year, deputies had been able to help.
What we need to really look at is even if we had the best of healthcare, the best psychologist in that immediate interaction and that 7 seconds, there are no magic words.
Lacey says the family believed calling authorities was their only available option.
They thought of police as a resource that had been helpful in the past. They believed, because of their past experiences, that calling them on this occasion may result in the same type of helpfulness.
But in this last encounter, Ryan was shot 3 times.
Why would you do that? Why you shoot my baby?
And despite aid from deputies, he later died at the hospital. While the family does admit to difficult times with Ryan, he's described as a gift, a blessing, and a source of pride.
Peace out, everybody.
The family is now asking for accountability.
Maybe the officers aren't the people that we should be calling. Maybe there are other folks that we should be calling, but as of right now, they are the people that are charged with this responsibility, and we got to hold them accountable for it.
You heard the attorney talking about holding them accountable. What does that look like to the family at this point?
That's the one thing I asked the attorney, Sarah, and what he said is that he doesn't necessarily need these deputies to be fired, but he did say, you know, maybe they're reassigned because in his view, these deputies did not respond correctly when it came to dealing with someone with autism. And in California, they are all trained to deal with people with mental illnesses. The sheriff's department did confirm that these 2 or the officers that responded were trained when it comes to dealing with someone with autism. The question here is whether or not these officers knew that this teenager was autistic, and also did they know or had they been to this home before? Those are things that the sheriff's department has not answered yet, and of course we're still pressing them for clarity. Sarah.
Camilla Bernal, a hard story all the way around. Thank you so much for bringing that to us. Appreciate it. John.